Here is Hill. He gets the first down, and on he goes. Inside the 10, end zone, touchdown, Justice Hill.
It's bowl season, and that kicks off with the Harbaugh Bowl between the Los Angeles Chargers and Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football. Jim Harbaugh has had the Chargers humming in 2024. In his return to the NFL, the younger Harbaugh has helped Justin Herbert and the Bolts start to change the narrative surrounding the team. That much was apparent in the Chargers' last primetime appearance when they held off a red-hot Joe Burrow for a win on Sunday Night Football. It's business as usual for John Harbaugh and the Ravens entering Monday Night Football. The Ravens are 7-4, but are 2-2 in their last 4 games, with division losses to the Browns and Steelers. Still, Lamar Jackson is an MVP candidate and the Ravens' offense has scored 30 points or more in 6 games this season, and all 6 games were, expectedly, victories. The soaring Ravens offense will provide a challenge for the Los Angeles D. The Chargers have stifled opponents. Hope you are liking our video. Support us by subscribing to our channel, as they're ranked the #1 scoring defense in the NFL entering Week 12. Jackson heading to LA provides a textbook definition of unstoppable force versus immovable object on Monday night. Thanksgiving dinner bragging rights are on the table for the Harbaugh brothers. USA Today Sports will provide live updates, highlights and more from the Monday Night Football matchup between the Chargers and Ravens below. Ravens punt ball back to Chargers after holding penalty. The Ravens were able to run about 4 minutes off the clock by running Derrick Henry against the Chargers, but a holding penalty allowed Los Angeles to get a needed stop. Jim Harbaugh's squad gets the ball back with 3:08 left on the clock, trailing by 14. They have just 1 timeout remaining. Officials pick up flag on potential pass interference call, forcing Chargers to punt. The Chargers crossed midfield as they tried to cut into the Ravens' lead, but they failed to get into scoring range. Justin Herbert was sacked by Kyle Van Noy. Herbert was thankfully okay after his head hit the ground hard, before he attempted a deep pass on 3rd and 18. Initially, the officials called Ravens defensive back Brandon Stevens for pass interference. However, they picked up the flag, forcing the Chargers to punt rather than giving them a first-and-goal opportunity.
Here is Hill. He gets the first down, and on he goes. Inside the 10, end zone, touchdown, Justice Hill.
Hope you are liking our video. Support us by subscribing to our channel. Ravens 30, Chargers 16, Justice Hill extends Baltimore lead with 51-yard run. The Ravens ran a sweep play outside with Hill, their backup running back, while resting Derrick Henry. Hill took the ball around the left side of the line and turned on the Jets to outrun the defense and get a score. The run was a career long for Hill, and Justin Tucker made the extra point to give the Ravens a 30-16 lead with 7:24 left to play. Quentin Johnston drop forces Chargers to punt. Justin Herbert saw Johnston breaking wide open on a short crossing route and tossed a perfect pass to the second-year wideout. He failed to reel it in for what could have been a big gain, as the right sideline was fairly open. The Chargers punted the ball to the Ravens' 29-yard line. Baltimore will look to extend its lead to 2 possessions with 10:45 left in regulation.
End zone, catch is made, touchdown Andrews, and now they're saying no catch. The Ravens think this is a touchdown, and now the officials get together. The Ravens are all signaling touchdown, and now we're going to have a conference. We think it's a touchdown up here, and now they think it's one down there. Touchdown, Andrews.
Well, they had the right call. Chargers did. They were doubling Andrews.
Ravens 23, Chargers 16, Lamar Jackson hits Mark Andrews for TD. The Ravens extended their lead to a touchdown after Jackson fired a laser to Andrews. Though the nearest official initially ruled the pass incomplete, the veteran tight end clearly tapped both of his feet on the ground before going out of bounds. The call was quickly changed to touchdown after a referees' conference and gave Baltimore a 23-16 lead. The Ravens then went for two, hoping to extend their lead to 2 possessions, but Jackson couldn't connect with Zay Flowers after extending the play. Baltimore's lead will remain stuck at 7. Ravens take 17-16 lead into fourth quarter. The Ravens are continuing to drive after Derrick Henry's 27-yard run and will face another key fourth and short decision on the first play of the fourth quarter. The third quarter saw both teams trade field goals as both defenses continue to hold up well after slower starts. Henry is 1 yard away from a 100-yard gain, while the Chargers have had to rely on their passing game with leading rushing J.K. Dobbins still questionable to return with a knee injury. The teams have combined to go 3 for 3 on fourth down conversions so far. This tightly contested battle of brothers could come down to the first team that can stop the other in these key scenarios.
They're going to give to Henry. He's got it easily and still going. King Henry down, twisting inside the 35.
John Harbaugh goes for another fourth down, Ravens convert. The elder Harbaugh brother is continuing to be aggressive on fourth and short plays. This time, he dialed up a 4th and 1 run to Derrick Henry. The NFL's second leading rusher burst through the line and gained 27 yards, putting the Ravens in range for a Justin Tucker field goal. Ravens 17, Chargers 16, Cameron Dicker makes another 52-yard field goal. Dicker is having a monster game, as he has now made 3 field goals from 40-plus yards, including back-to-back from 52 yards. That cuts Baltimore's lead to 17-16 with 4:08 left in the third quarter. Justin Herbert had a solid drive to put the Chargers in scoring range. He did well to find his favorite receiver, Ladd McConkey, on a 3rd and 11 to get near Dicker's field goal range. Thank you. Subscribe for daily updates.